Hi students, now I'm going to discuss about pointer to pointer, which is a double pointer. This can also be called as multiple indirection. So this pointer to pointer is nothing but it's a double pointer. Mainly we are using to store the address of another point. As we know that the definition of a pointer is nothing but which holds the address of another variable. Like this, double pointer is nothing but it stores the address of another point. So as it is a double pointer, here it is having the first pointer and it is also having the second point. The first pointer stores the address of the variable. The second pointer stores the address of the first point. Okay, and this makes useful for changing the values of normal pointers. Now if you see the declaration of a pointer, it is very similar to the declaration of a single pointer. The only difference is that it needs additional asterisks before the pointer variable name. Okay, so next if you move the example, here this is the declaration which declares pointer to a pointer of type int. So pointer to pointer we are simply declaring as we are using here two asterisks. Okay, that is the reason we can simply call this as a declaration of a pointer to a pointer. So now here the targeted value. So here it is nothing but the targeted value here for this variable is indirectly pointed by a pointer to pointer. So that this pointer access the value requires that the asterisk operator can be applied twice. So here, if you say according to this picture, if the variable is assigning a value, now here, this value here having some address. That address is holded by this first pointer. And here for the pointer also, it is also having address. Even though it is a special variable, this is also having an address in the memory allocation. So this address is held by the second pointer. Means this pointer indirectly is giving the address of the pointer, and from thereby it is pointing towards the value of the variable. And that is the reason as it is showing the two pointers, which can also be called as a double pointer, this is having two dereferencing operators. So now multiple indirection in C mainly refers to the concept of using pointers to point to other pointers, creating multiple levels of referencing values. So that is the reason multiple indirection is nothing but we are simply taking a number of pointers which are pointing to point the other pointers. Okay, thereby it is creating multiple levels of referencing a value of the variable. Got it? So now if you say for example a single pointer, which can also be called as a pointer. So single pointer is simply stores the memory address of a variable. That is called a single pointer. If you see the double pointer, pointer to a pointer, it stores the memory address of another pointer, where then stores the address of the actual variable. Okay, so now I can say that it can create a chain of pointers which is leading to the final date. So as that is the reason we can call it as multiple indirection. So that is, we are simply taking n number of pointers that leads to the final date. Okay, so now come to here, what are the levels of indirections? Here we can see three levels of indirections. The first one is single indirection. So that is, the pointer is pointing towards the address of the variable. So here, this can also be called as a regular pointer, declares with only one asterisk. So if you see the syntax, here the data type is an integer, and here we have used only a single asterisk, and this is the pointer name, which stores the address of the variable of the specified data type called integer. And here the dereferencing operator, it is with the pointer gives the value of the variable. Come to the second one, that is called double indirection, can also be called as pointer to a pointer. The previous pointer points towards the variable, whereas in the double indirection, the pointer is pointing towards the pointer. So here in the declaration of this double pointer, we are using two asterisks, where it stores the address of a single pointer. So this is the syntax of the double pointer, where we are using this integer as a data type, and here is nothing but the dereferencing operators for the double indirection, and this is the pointer name. And from this we can say that the pointer holds the address of the pointer. The pointer dereferences pointer to gets the value stored at that address, which is the address held by the pointer. So if you come to here, so double asterisk pointer dereferences single pointer, which is a pointer to get the value of the variable that pointer is pointing to. So now come to the triple indirection, which is called pointer to a point. So three times we can see the pointer, and that is the reason it is called as a triple indirection. In this triple indirection, we can declare with the three asterisks because it is a triple indirection. Whereas in double indirection, we have only double asterisks. In a single indirection, we are having only single asterisk. So here in this we are having three asterisks. So this is the data type, three asterisks, and the pointer. That is triple indirection. So this stores the address of a double pointer. So that is here in this double pointer, again we are seeing two pointers. Okay, and it stores the address of total two pointers. Okay, thank you.